Hey folks, Marty Nowicki coming to you from the Turning Stone Resort and Casino in Verona, New York. Today I want to chat with you a little bit about how to stay centered taking a backswing, all right? Obviously, in order to create a powerful backswing, we need some amount of motion in the pelvis and the hips and some amount of motion in the shoulders. And there's a lot of talk about, boy, it'd be a nice idea if we actually stayed centered in the backswing. Well, I want you to think in terms of, okay, we'll get some amount of hip motion or hip turn. We'll get some amount of shoulder motion or shoulder turn. And if this were my shoulder right here, it will turn around an axis. All right? Well, that axis happens to be the one part of your body that connects your shoulders to your hips and your pelvis, and that'd be your spine. Okay, so the only way the shoulders can actually turn is if my spine itself turns. All right, if I were to turn around, you'll see how the center section of my spine, the thoracic section, turns, and that's what keeps me centered in the backswing. So if the shoulders are going to spin around this axis, all right, think of the top button on your shirt or your trachea. Behind that would be C6 or 7. As I spin around that point, well, my spine itself is what's turning. And that seems to free up a lot of people because people are trying to turn their shoulders or turn their hips. And the only way that can ever happen is if the spine itself starts turning. So if you're looking to make a centered and more powerful backswing, allow the spine itself to turn, because that's the only way that these shoulders can start freeing up to move, and that's the only way that the pelvis can start moving so that the shoulders themselves can move. If I only turn half of it, or attempted to turn half, that's when we see people moving all over the place. So, you know, here's your spine right here. We're trying to turn the spine itself right around that post. All right? I think that should lend itself to a more powerful and certainly a more centered backswing. So next time you're watching golf on TV, if you happen to be watching the British Open and they do a slow-mo, you know, try and catch someone and see how they're moving around a fixed point. If they happen to have a camera view from behind, just watch how the spine functions. Watch how the spine turns, and then you'll have a better understanding of what the hips and pelvis and shoulders are actually doing. Again, I'm Marty Nowicki, coming to you from the Turning Stone Resort and Casino in Verona, New York. I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.